Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna. Got Josh with me for an end of season review. Hey bro, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Happy with us in the end of the season, back in the Champions League finally.
Yeah, bro. So that was the target at the start of the season. We just missed out on it the season before, so it was the target to get it this year. We've done so well being top of the league for so long, and we know we got a lot of criticism towards the end of the season, losing out to Man City. They're such a good team. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the title this time, but we really did push them. And for us to be top for so long as well, that's really impressive. Up against a team that's expected to do so well. We weren't expected to do so well. And for us to have outplayed them for so long in the season, to be ahead of them for so much of the season, all right, we missed out in the end, but it's a great improvement for us. You know, we were 24 points behind them last season. This season, it finished just 5 points behind. So, how would you rate our season overall?
I rate it. I rate it 8 out of 10. It would have gone up more if we would have won the Europa League, of course, to get some silverware, and would have made it 10 out of 10 if we won the league. But you saying we didn't? Saying like you don't know we bought it. We did bottle it. We was 8 points clear in April. And it was the game with the likes of West Ham, Liverpool, Southampton. That's when we lost the league, in my opinion. Like we did bottle it, we threw it away. The pressure got to them, and like I said last season when we lost to Newcastle away, can't handle pressure again. So there's going to be, and it's the squad depth as well. We had Tomiyasu injured, Sinchenko injured, Saliba was a big miss. We have to have reinforcements coming in to back them because Rob Holding, I'll sell Rob Holding. I don't think he's reliable when that. Uh, but no, yeah, we did boil it. But we know second place, only 5 points behind them. Like everyone said, we was going to finish 10 points behind them. No one even thought we was going to even challenge for the league title. Well, we all said we'll finish fourth. I believe that you think that we was going to finish fourth as well. But no, yeah, it is like disappointing that we didn't win the league, but because if you think about it, it was top of the table for over 240 something days. So people can't say we didn't bottle it when you see that statistics that was on top for most of the season, 8 points clear in April. But no, 8 out of 10 for our season, and I'll give 9 out of 10 for Mick Arteta.
Okay, I don't agree with you. As I said, I don't think we bottled it, but that's what it's about. We've got different opinions. For me, bottling it is like a, a team like when Man United were, I think, 10 points ahead of Man City back in 2012, and then right towards the end of the season, we ended up losing. That I would say is bottling it because Man United had great players at that point who are very experienced, have won league titles. They're expected to win league titles. For us, we've got a very young team. We do have some great players, but overall, a lot of them are still just getting used to playing in the Premier League as well, playing together. It's bottling it for me is that when you're expected to go do something and then you don't do it. We were never expected to be in this position. We had done so good to get in this position, and not having the experience in our team, we just couldn't get to finish. And as you said, lack of squad depth as well, that cost us as well. So all these things, that's why for me, you can't call it bottling it. What happened with Man United, like I said, that 2012 team, they're the players that have had the experience of winning
Yeah,
league
but
titles.
look at the
Many great
results.
players.
Look at the results. We beat Liverpool at home, then we drew 2-2. We beat Southampton. No, we beat West Ham at home. Then we drew again. Only took 2 points to Southampton. We beat Brighton 4-2. They go and smack us 3-0, and then we're going to lose to Nottingham Forest again. These games that we should have won.
Even then,
This is
bro, we wouldn't have been enough because City took their foot off the pedal the last two games, right? They had won 12 in a row. Really and truly, if they're not going to mess up them last two games if they're still fighting for the league, so they would have finished 8 points ahead of us. So even if we did manage to win these games, and then you got to look at it the other way as well. There's some games that we got late winners in that Bournemouth game, the Man United game, Aston Villa away. So it's these things happen. Unfortunately, look, like I say, everyone's got their opinion. If you feel like we bottled it, that's fair enough. I'm not saying nothing to you about that. I'm just saying
for
for
me, I'm just
I
so
don't
glad. For me, I'm so glad I never said we was going to win it. Not the whole season. I did not say we was going to win it. I didn't even sing that song they were singing, saying fuck you, Tottenham, we're going to win the league. I did not sing that. Even when I was at Arsenal Palace, they were singing that. I just stood there. So I was like, I'm not jinxing myself. I'm not saying it until at least we know we're definitely going to win it. Because I knew we had games coming up against likes of Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah, but bro, we've got to look at this. We've got to credit City. Yeah, what a team! As I was saying, this team won the Premier League 5 of the last 6 years, won 12 games in a row to get to that position. And like I said, the last 2 games they took their foot off the pedal. The league was done. They were focusing on the FA Cup, which they went on to win as well. They got the Champions League final now this Saturday coming up as well. They can do the treble. It's one hell of a team. It's one of the best teams we've ever seen in the Premier League and maybe one of the best teams ever. You can compare it. I've heard a lot of people comparing it to Pep's Barcelona team. It's that good a team.
No, to be fair, they only got that team because they're broken over 100 rules. That's the only reason why they got that team. If they never broke that rules, they wouldn't have the likes of Haaland, Henderson, Bernardo Silva. They
Very
wouldn't have
true.
any of
Very,
that.
very true as well. Yeah, I hope they do have to face the consequences of that, and it's a really strong punishment. I don't know how long that's going to take to get sorted out. It could be
4 years it
years.
said it'll take.
Yeah, obviously it's not fair, but I'm just saying that on the pitch, you look at it, the players they got for us to be losing out to them, you can understand that squad, the depth, the manager as well. He's got a lot of experience with challenging for title, winning titles. For Arteta as well, that was his first season in a title challenge, and he's doing it with not as good a squad as Pep's got. So, hopefully we can improve the squad, give Arteta more tools. You said you give him a 9 out of 10, wasn't it, for the season?
I'll tell you, if we won the league, it would have been 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so he's been improving. We've gone now from that situation where we're finishing 8th 2 seasons in a row, up to 5th, up to 2nd. Now, hopefully, we can take that next step. Before I ask you about how you think we need to improve our team and the transfer window, just what's your thoughts overall on the season as a whole in the Premier League? Also, we were talking about before we started filming the cup competition. So we saw just yesterday as well, West Ham had won against, well done to them, who they played Fiorentina. As it West Ham had beat Fiorentina 2-1. Congratulations to them. So yeah, what's your overall thoughts on the season? Saw like the likes of Newcastle got Champions League. Brighton had a good season, finishing high up the league. So did Aston Villa. Credit to Unai Emery there as well. Then we saw the teams that went down were Southampton, Leicester, and Leeds. What are your thoughts just overall on the season?
Southampton, I knew they were going to get relegated. They were poor last season, so it was doubtful they were going to get relegated this season. Who else was it? Leeds. Leeds, I didn't expect to get relegated. I was quite shocked about that. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I have nothing really to say to Leeds. Like, I'm glad they've gone down. Don't like them. I hate the club and I hate their fans and that. Like, they're arrogant. They don't give a shit. But I'm happy so they're happy to go down. But it was a shock. But the one that shocked me most was Leicester City going down. That put me in shock. Again, just like the hate I have for Liverpool, Everton, the fucking scouts always find a way to survive. I don't know how they're always finding a way. It's ridiculous. They need to go down. Guarantee Everton will go down next season. Let's hope so. But no, Leicester, it put me in shock. And yeah, it was very shocking. Like, I didn't expect it. Come down to the final day. They almost survived until Everton got that last minute win and that sent them down. So it put me in shock. So yeah, have fun until them three teams in the championship. Guarantee it. Leicester and Southampton will be back up next season. Newcastle Champions League, respect to them. Been 20 years, and I'm happy for them. It's like well deserved. I said to everyone after they got that, after becoming the richest club in the world, give them, I say, 3 more years now, and they will end up winning the league if they sign the right players. And they've signed the brilliant players this season. Alexander Isak. I don't know who they've signed. I all know they signed Alexander Isak, but they have signed good players. They've signed quality players. Nick Pope, again, proving that he wants to be in that England squad as well as the #1 keeper. Same with Ramsdale. But yeah, I'm happy for Newcastle. I respect Newcastle a lot. I respect the club. I like the club. Brighton, again, happy for them. Not happy that they beat us to ruin the league. Like I said last season, Brighton always the team that fuck us up completely. But no, happy for them. the one I'm extremely happy about, Tottenham. Where's your Europeans? Where's your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays? Where are they? I can't see them anywhere. Like Charlie said on the other Wolves game, you're going to be watching Coronation Street, Emmerdale, and EastEnders.
Yeah,
Running their mouths. Running their mouths. And now, what is it? The Celtic manager who's just signed for Tottenham. Mate, you should have stayed at Celtic. Now you retired from winning trophies, mate. You'll be sacked in 6 months.
yeah.
I'm happy with that. And Liverpool running them like Jonathan Morley. How's your Thursday nights as well, Jonathan? Jonathan Morley's Thursday nights, yeah? You enjoy the Thursday nights. I'm off enjoying Wednesday and Tuesday nights. Him running his mouth about Arsenal so much once Liverpool gone down to 5th from a team that almost won 4 trophies last season has the biggest downfall of all.
Yeah,
So Jonathan Morley, enjoy Thursday nights.
yeah, that was a massive drop off for them. Also, Chelsea, another team that really struggled this season, finished down in the bottom half of the table. Good to see them struggling as well.
You know, I forgot about Chelsea because I couldn't even see him at the top. Couldn't even see him. I'm enjoying it. Modric, wish you joined us now, huh? Aubameyang, enjoy that, yeah? You fucking snake. Honestly, I'm enjoying all the teams that we don't like falling down once we are climbing up. We're climbing up. And I said it last season. I said it last season. I'm saying it before next season. I'm confident and ambitious enough to say it. We're winning it next season. And for me, it's written in the stars. It's going to be 20 years since the Invincibles. We are going to win it, obviously. I have that gut feeling. It's written in the stars that we're going to win it on our anniversary of the Invincibles.
Yeah, let's hope so, bro. Saw our new kits getting released a couple of weeks back with a gold there. Let's hope this will be our season. It's been a long wait, man, and we did work so hard this season, fought right until the end. Unfortunately, just couldn't get over the line against such a great team like Man City. What do you think, though, we need to do now to strengthen the squad to compete with Man City and not wrong words, not to say compete with them, as we did compete with them this season. Just that final hurdle, we couldn't get ahead of them. But if we look at it, close the gap from 24 points to 5. It could have been 8 if they took their last 2 games seriously, but that's a massive amount. We reduced the gap to them. So now we just want to get ahead of them. What do you think we need to do?
What I think we need to do is buy Declan Rice. As we all know, we're very linked and rumoured to him, and he said he wants to join Arsenal. It's a club he has always admired. So I'm guaranteed we're going to sign Declan Rice. Moises Cicado. I'm sorry if I said his name on. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know who I'm on about. Record sign him. We need to strengthen the right back because if Tomiyasu keeps getting injured, who are we going to rely? If Ben White, or I've heard that he's going back to the centre back. So if that's true, buy at least 2 or 3 right backs, in my opinion. More centre backs. We need to build up on the defence still because with William Saliba injured, we're running out of centre backs. Left backs as well because it looks like Kieran Tierney could be leaving to go Newcastle. I'm hearing. Let's hope that's not the case because we all rate Kieran Tierney. He's a good player. He knows how to charge up and that and make good crosses in the box. But yeah, if that's the case, more left backs. For me, is a striking position because I've said it before. Gabriel Jesus is not a striker. You need a striker that gets 20, 25 plus goals. He's a 10 to 15 goal. Yeah, he's not strong enough on the ball as well. Like, yeah, he can do his magic footwork, but when it comes to it, he spends most of the time when he's on the wing. So if we can push him to win, bring in a striker, for me, Jonathan David. I want Jonathan David. He's big, he's muscular, he can score goals. Or put Balogun up there. We saw how Balogun did on his loan. 22 goals, 2 assists. He's proven that he wants to be on the first team. So give Balogun a chance. If you're not going to push Gabriel Jesus on the wing, then for me, we need more right wingers because we're relying on Saka so much. Like he's playing every game, and it's come to a point where he's just going to get knackered of it. Like he's playing a little bit poorly to the end of the season. He wasn't playing himself, but we need more depth on the right wing. And for me, people have People have called me stupid. People call me deluded. I don't care, but I want James Maddison, 20 to 25 or 30 million. For me, maximum 50 million, but for me, you should at least pay 25 to 30 million. I want James Maddison out of Arsenal because I reckon Mikel Arteta can bring the best out of Maddison. He's brought the best out of Odegaard. Look how he's playing. Brought the best out of Saka. Brought the best out of Saliba, Ramsdale. He's brought the best out of this whole team. So he can bring the best out of Maddison.
Okay, yeah. We're interested to see what happens with Leicester getting relegated. Might be able to get him for cheap. And yeah, your points about other positions, we do need to strengthen the backup options in defence. Also, we need to get Saliba's contract tied down. Hopefully, he does sign a long-term contract. Good news was that it was announced not too long ago. I didn't get a chance to speak to you about this, but Saka did renew his contract. So that was great news for us. Our star boy, one of the best
I
players
don't
in
want
the
to throw
world.
away. I've already had to get rid of my. Well, I haven't got rid of my Saka shirt, but I don't want to get rid of my Saka shirt. Yeah, with Granit Xhaka, I'm happy that you've had a great redemption story, and if this is the end, then farewell. Good luck at Bayern Leverkusen. If this is not, then carry on what you're doing. But it's looking like it is farewell from Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, it's looking at that. He went out in style though, getting them 2 goals. So yeah, we got the long-term contract for Saka sorted out. Martinelli as well. We've got great young players. Got the likes of Odegaard, Gabriel in defence as well. He's been amazing. Zinchenko again had a great season. So we've got a great core of young players. So hopefully we can get in that squad depth. Also add some experience to the squad. We've got Champions League football next season as well. So it's a lot of things for us to look forward to. It has been
With the Champions League football, big players are coming in. People are going to start taking us serious now because we're back in the big time. And I've seen the pots like we could have Barcelona in our squad, and let's hope we have them because I would love to smack Barcelona up. Amount of times they smacked us up, I'd love to smack them up.
Yeah, bro, it'll be amazing. It's going to be so good to have Champions League nights back here after such a long wait. Looking forward to next season, bro. Let's hope for a great transfer window. I will catch up with you a bit later in the summer to discuss how the transfer window is going. Let's hope we've announced some big signings. And I look forward to speaking to you then, bro. Thanks for your time.
No worries, mate.
So that's all from us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.